What's good everybody, welcome back to your brother's YouTube channel, and that's my second breakdown video. The reason is quite simple. You guys give so much love to the previous one, so I could not wait to make one more like this. And here I am back with another breakdown video of my latest unit Delusion, officially with my friend Toryn. So if you haven't checked the track yet, there is a link on the description, just go and check it out. Also it's out on my YouTube channel as well. So before proceeding, the first part of the video will be shown and displayed by the Toryn. She's a great vocalist, no doubt at all. She's killing with her vocals everywhere. Before we move on to the production, I would like to invite Toryn for showing her part, her side of story, like how he wrote the vocals and how he came up with the harmonies and processed everything in terms of vocals. So I head on to you, Toryn. Let's go.
Hi guys, I have exciting news. So I have a new song coming out on July 25th called Delusion. And I know I shared a bit a few days ago about how I came up with the concept of the lyrics, but I kind of wanted to walk you through kind of why I did the vocals the way that I did them, so you guys can kind of be in my head as you're listening to this when it drops. So I really wanted the chorus, the drop section of the song, to be kind of fading into the background to kind of make you think that you are delusional. It's like, am I actually hearing that? And then there are a lot of layers in the drop. There's a lot of layers and like O's and ad-libs that actually, sometimes you hear them and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're like, you know, they'll pan from side to side. And the whole concept is for you to kind of wonder, did I hear that right? Or am I losing my mind? So of course that's the concept with Delusion and Illusion. If you have listened to my music, you know that I am the queen of layering harmonies. I like to stack 5, 7, 10 different harmony layers across my song. And this one has one of the most amounts of harmony layers stacked of any of my songs, of any of my music. And it's because, again, I really wanted that concept of delusion to come into play, and like, am I hearing this right? Oh my gosh, like, there's so much noise, there's so many things happening in my head. And from here, I'm gonna pass you to Sukhbir.
So this is how the FLP of Delusion looks like. Nothing crazy, just a simple and a basic FLP. As you can see, I have already muted some of the tracks because I don't want to waste the time. So I would start playing the leads right now. So before playing the leads, one more update. I have consolidated some of the leads parts and some of the instruments because the reason is quite simple. My CPU could not bear this much load at the moment, so I got no choice left. So starting with the leads, this is how the lead sounds. Yeah, that's it. That's a simple leads preset with 4 organic elements like piano, strings, cello, etc. Staccato strings, that's it. Organic elements are important, just keep in mind. Also, I would like you guys to focus on this area from 44 to 45. I have quite applied a bit automation to the leads part. As you can see, the leads are panning from left to right continuously on this particular region and area. Just focus on that. As you can see, the leads are panning from left to right. So that's nothing crazy, just felt like why not try something new to keep leads more attractive to the viewers and a listener at the same time, as well as me. So that's it about the leads. Now we're moving on to the basses. So starting with the sub bass, this is how the sub bass sounds actually. And this sub bass is basically from 3X oscillator. It's an in-stock plugin by FL Studio, so you don't need to waste another money on that. So that's a sub bass. Also, I have combined the sub bass with the Reese bass. That's how the Reese bass sound. That's it. And the good thing about the Reese bass, this Reese bass itself is from GMS plugin. So again, a stock plugin here. And moving on to the more sub basses, mid basses, this is how the mid bass sound. Oh sorry, with the filters. As you can see, they are so fat, so aggressive. Yes. So now if I play this all together, they sound like this with the leads. Already getting this one, guys. It's crazy. Say good boss. That's it. Now we are done. Bye guys. Just kidding. Now move on to the drop chords. This is how the drop chords sound. Starting with the saw chords. Simple basic saw chords. Nothing crazy. And with the saw chords, I have also added a piano chords to add more power to the background, more emotions with that. Again, an organic instrument. So this is how the piano chord sounds. And this piano is from, I guess, True Pianos. And it's from True Pianos, if I am not wrong. Yes, the piano is from the True Piano VST. That's it. If I play the piano with the saw chords, that sounds like this. As you can see that they're providing so much emotions to the background and energy at the same time. So pianos, drop chords are one of the most important elements of progressive house. You don't need to miss it anywhere, anytime. Alright, now what I have added next, that's pads. Yeah, I have added pads on the drop as well. The reason is quite simple. Just want to create an emotional drop, just want to add more emotions to the background. So pads can be the reason you can add and choose them for the drop, because they provide so much of emotions that you can only feel while the drop is played. So this is the pads, how they sound like. You can see they are so emotional. One is a quiet pad and one is an epic drop pad. Both of the pads are from the Nexus. That's it. That's it about the pads. Nothing crazy about the processing, just a reverb, OTT and a basic EQ, and that's it. Now what are we left with? Yes, ambience. Already mentioned on my previous video, and I will mention on this video as well, that ambience is one of the most important things. You guys don't need to miss it anywhere, because they are the backbone of creating progressive house track. Ambience are the backbone of creating progressive house track. I will be repeating it again. So this is how the ambience sounds like together. There are some of the ambience that I kept it off key, and that's intentionally. The reason is that when you play the whole drop, it sounds crazy and it makes sense, totally makes sense. So this is how the ambience sounds. They provide so much of space, so much of energy to the mix on the background with an emotions. So piano with an ambience, I have also added this drone kind of things, and it provides so much of energy at the same time. Same reason, nothing crazy. As you can see, it's filling so much of gap on the mix and the background. That's it about the ambience. Now moving on to the build-up section. Alright, so I will be playing the build-up afterwards. First I want to focus on the drums. So this is the drums. This is how they all sound together. We have some basic automations before the drop at the build-up to provide more energy to the drop. That's it. And let's smile, balance, masters, everything. And yeah, this we are done with the first part of the track. Now moving on to the second break, I would like you guys to focus on this part as well. And this is something which makes the track stand out from the rest of the progressive house track. It's something which is unique as well at the same time. So yeah. So after arcs, I have added the break chords, and it's from orchestral cymbal, as you can see, and this is how it sounds like. So emotional. That's it. So now we head on to the most interesting and amazing part of the track, and this is starting with the 808 bass line. I just added this bass line to create a unique vibe. This is how it sounds like. It sounds like this.